Right then guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another fantasy football video. What a week game week 1 was. The number of goals in these games. Brentford beating Arsenal on the first night, followed by a 5-1 Manchester United Leeds, 3-0 Chelsea, 3-1 Everton, 3-2 Watford Villa, 3-0 Liverpool, 2-4 West Ham. I'm a Newcastle fan, so it wasn't great for me, but still a neutral, 6 goals in a game. What an opening weekend. There was a lot of points. Getting 96 points, which is what I got, isn't even necessarily deemed that good because of how many points Salah, Bruno, pretty much most of the main players that people picked this week scored. I mean, before we take a look at my team, we'll take a quick look at our league, or my league. Be sure to jump in if you haven't already. The code will be on screen and all the links will be down in the description. Top of the league, after one game week, is Jerry. Free HK Gunners. I remember you from last year, mate, so thanks for joining again. 133 points. I've not looked at his team yet, but I'm going to go ahead and guess he's done something crazy like triple captain someone or something, because that is a lot of points. Let's take a look. Oh, it's a bench boost. Slightly different too. I knew he must have done something, but I mean, if you've got the guts to go ahead and do that on the first week, you obviously know what you're doing. Alonso, 15 points. That is such a good pick. Salah captain, Fernandes, Jota, Ben Rama on the bench, Amity, and Simcast. These £4 million defenders are everywhere. I wish I'd bought more than one. Well done for you for being top of the league. And basically, if you're on this top page, well done to you as well. As I say, be sure to jump in my league if you haven't done already. So I am currently sat in 442nd, which, as I say, there's thousands of people in this league, so that's not too bad. I still wish I could tell you how many were in the league. It just doesn't let you find out unless you count every single one, which I'm not going to do. But 96 points, you know, I'll take it. 14 points behind 41st place. And you can already see here all the people who are jumping in the league. So if you haven't already, do get involved. So let's jump over to my team. I have it somewhere. There it is. 96 points. Salah and Fernandes are the main two guys, let's be honest. Fernandes picking up a hat-trick. I mean, when he got that in the early game on the Saturday, I was getting a bit worried that I'd picked the wrong captain, but thankfully Salah steps up. Doesn't do quite as good, but still very good. A goal and 2 assists, along with the 3 bonus as well. And as I say, you know, did you have Antonio? Because he got points. Wilson went and got himself some points. Any of the Liverpool defenders. Ben Rama. I mean, let's take a look at this. The top pick players. Pogba, 4 assists. As I say, I didn't have Ben Rama, but he was one of the players that was highly picked. He went and got points. I think, as I say, pretty much all the big players got points. So whether you went for Fernandes captain or Salah captain, you probably did all right. Again, let's take a look at that. So I mean, players going in and out. Pogba's already coming in. Fernandes, Richarlison, Lukaku is ready to go now. So a lot of people taking him in. Antonio. I mean, I'm laughing. It wasn't very fun when I was sat in the stand watching it at St James's Park. Players going out. Obviously, Harry Kane. We don't know what's going on with him. Madison, Saka, Iheanacho. And I actually saw this. Grealish, 5th most transferred player out. I mean, I know he didn't have the greatest of first games with Manchester City losing against Spurs, but he played the full 90 minutes. And Man City played Norwich this weekend. So unless there's something happened there that I'm missing, I think I would still be giving him another go. In terms of what I'm doing with my team ready for this weekend, to cut the answer short, I don't think I'm going to do anything. if we take a quick look at my pick team, the only worries I've got are Mahrez and Jota. Jota did get himself a goal, which I will am very happy for, but he got taken off after 60 minutes, which is less than I would have liked. There's that, and then Firmino came on and scored for Liverpool. So does that mean Firmino might start against Burnley? Is Jota going to get brought on for the last 30 minutes and not score? So I knew from the start that Jota was a bit of a worry to put in. But first game he got himself a goal. So I think to take him out already would be too soon. Although it does worry me about whether he's going to play or not. Next up, I mean, as I say, everyone was taking Grealish out. Mahrez didn't exactly play great either. However, Manchester City are now playing Norwich, as I say, at home. Will Mahrez start and play the full 90 minutes and get a return? I don't know. But I think to jump on that change now could be a little bit too soon. So at the minute, I am planning to basically just go ahead with that. I think when you're bringing in 96 points, you know, Digne let in a goal for Everton against Southampton at the weekend, but Leeds away. I would still say it's a decent fixture for him. You know, Ivan Toney didn't score against Arsenal when they won, but they won 2-0, and he was very heavily involved. So to say that I would take him out already when he's got a chance against Crystal Palace, I think that will be too soon. Wilson and Antonio scored. Shaw did not bring anything home from the 5-1 win against Leeds, but now taking on one of his ex-club Southampton, you know, a team who lost at the weekend, maybe he can do something there. And I mean, even for the bench players, I think I'd bring Target up to the front of that bench line there. So even if someone who doesn't play, maybe Mahrez doesn't play, Target coming in in a home game against Newcastle United, I wouldn't say that's a bad fixture for him as well. So yeah, it's possibly a bit boring for you guys, but that's kind of where I'm at. However, I have thought about a potential change on into the next game week. And as I say, it is revolving around Mahrez and Jota. So if I bring up transfers now, as I say, looking into next week, so if we skip ahead in the fixtures, Manchester City have got Arsenal, which isn't an easy game. Liverpool have got Chelsea, which is also a tough game. Spoiler alert, West Ham have got Crystal Palace, Spurs have got Watford. So it's not necessary. I'm not really doing this based on the fixtures. I'm doing it more on game time. If Jota and Mahrez play and score, I will leave them in for the following week against Arsenal and Chelsea. However, if they don't get game time, if they maybe don't feature, the potential double up change I'm looking at. So I'm hoping I'm not going to do a change this week. I'm going to carry a transfer over, so you can have a maximum of one unused transfer to carry over. So next week I'd have 2. I would look at bringing in Benrahma, who's only 6 million, who, as I say, looked really good for West Ham in that opening game, and it also allows me to bring in Son. You'll notice the price difference is 4.5, which I think I'm going to need, because I think Benrahma's price will have gone up before the games kick off this weekend. So if you've got 6 million and you want Benrahma for this weekend, or just generally, I would suggest making the sub ASAP, because I think he's going to be 6.1 within the next few days. So as much as I want to avoid the price change myself, I'm going to give it that week. And that's the thing, things might change. Mahrez might play, Jota might not. Maybe I'll just do the Jota to Benrahma. Maybe I'll need to make a change somewhere else because of an injury. So I'm not going to jump on it too quickly. But I think this is a potential change I'm looking at moving in to next week, depending on what happens this weekend. So I don't like to decide my changes too early. But if I was going to possibly do one, I am looking at that one there. And then, as I say, just looking at this here, I mean, again, Son, highly picked player, went and got points. Benrahma, I didn't have him, highly picked player, went and got points. Strikers, Danny Ings scored a pen. Calvert-Lewin got a goal. Richarlison, you know, basically the majority of people, Souček, Greenwood, you know, a lot of these guys who were basically like, oh, differential, is he a bit different to pick him? Basically, whoever you picked pretty much scored. Having said that, let me know how you did down below in the comments. For me, I'm pretty happy with how I did first week. I'm happy with how my team looks going into this weekend. And then, as I say, carrying that transfer over into next week, I may look at, depending on whether Jota and Mahrez play, to do a double swap into Benrahma and Son, because that also complements the fixture run as well. So hopefully that might have given you a little bit of thinking. I mean, not too much, because I think we all know Benrahma and Son did well at the weekend. But yeah, let me know down below how you did for game week 2. Let me know how you did for game week 1. Let me know what plans you've got for game week 2. Are you looking to make a change already? Are you having a wild card because it went completely wrong in the first week? Or did you do alright and maybe you're sticking like I am? Let me know down below. If you haven't seen my Premier League predictions video yet, go and check that out. I did that yesterday. It's always a good laugh. Make sure to get your predictions in for the weekend's games. But as for fantasy football, join the league if you haven't already. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys. And I'll catch you later.